I am so disappointed, but welcome to my channel. Today I am finally getting around to reviewing this new palette from Beauty Bay and NikkieTutorials. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh my gosh. I wish you guys could see, well, I guess you can see how pretty the reflex are in the shimmers. Oh my gosh. And real quick, if you guys are curious, this is what the outer box looks like. Boop-a-doo. And then I got the black pop socket. I don't really use pop sockets on my phone. And it's perfect for Halloween because it has a little skeleton middle finger on it. And same thing with the palette. I didn't realize in her video how just detailed the graphics, I guess, are on this palette. It is so much detail went into this that every time I look at it, I feel like I see something different. But we are gonna get into using this palette today. I don't really know what I want to use it for, but let me know if you guys picked up this palette, if you skipped out on it, what are your thoughts on it, if you do have any thoughts on it. I feel like I've been leaning towards neutrals for a while, so I'm a little like, whoa, what do I do with all these colors? I feel like I forgot how to do makeup. I did have to give myself a little bit of a break, so I've been a little MIA on YouTube for about a little less than a week, so just a little heads up on that. So real quick, I wanted to show you guys the swatches, and per usual, I swatch this palette without primer on my arm, and I started off at the top, worked across, so on and so forth. So I'm going to show you guys all the swatches. So we have Redemption, Blend and Snap, Ivy, Slasher, 5 AM, Roxy Catan, VLA, Mikai, Milla, Underground, Plot Twist, Aurora, Basic Trut, All in One, Ew, Pride, Zoomer, Mama Tutorials, Amsterdam, and Mr. Tutorials. And I really like Mr. Tutorials, to be honest, because I have kind of greeny eyes, and I think this looks, I'm sorry, I'm like flipping you guys off, but I think this goes pretty well with my eyes. It's a little bit more on the browner side because I have more green eyes than hazel eyes, but I think this goes pretty well with my eyes. I am gonna prime my eyes with my Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadow primer. I'm gonna pull my hair back and we're gonna get into this little tutorial here. My eyes are primed and I'm ready to get into this. I think I really want to focus on like greens with this palette. I'm just gonna dive right into it and see how this is gonna go. So I'm first gonna take Ew, which is that kind of greeny teal kind of a shade. Which mirror should I use? The close-up mirror or the regular mirror? I think I'm gonna use this one. So I'm gonna put Ew right in my inner crease right here, and I'm just gonna build this up. You guys know I love putting colors in the inner part of my crease right here. Also, I have a little pimple friend hanging out with me today on my eye. Not very fun. And then I'm gonna take VLA, which is the kind of neon yellow shade, and I'm gonna blend this over top of Ew, and also kind of blending out Ew a little bit over here. I think I want to go for like something really colorful into more neutral. We'll see how that goes. It's been a while since I've worn color, not only in person, but on my channel as well. All right, now I'm gonna take the shade Redemption, which is the orange shade, and I'm gonna kind of blend this in this like outer corner, not really putting anything on my lid just yet. I'm kind of blending the yellow and the green into this orange, and then going back in with that yellow in the middle there, and then I'm gonna build up a little bit more of ew. This palette does have a little bit of kickback, just to note. It doesn't really bother me personally, but if you are a person that doesn't like a lot of fallout and that kind of stuff, I would say to definitely tap off your brush. And then I'm gonna take just a teensy bit of Milla, the lightest brown shade, just a teensy little bit of it. And I'm just gonna use this to kind of deepen up the shade Ew. I don't want too much because I don't want it to really show up as brown. I just kind of want to deepen it up. All right, now I'm going to take that same brown shade again, and I'm going to build it up on this outer corner here and kind of fluff it into the orange just a teensy bit. So what I'm doing is I'm packing it on my lid and then just kind of blending it into this kind of swoop I got going on. And then I'm gonna take the shade 5 AM, the deepest brown shade, and pretty much doing the same thing, focusing it on my lid and kind of just blending it. These are really soft and they really don't require hardly any blending to them. All right, now I'm just gonna go back and forth with all the shades and make sure everything is nice and blended. I am so disappointed, but it did not record anything as to what I did after I blended out my eyeshadow. And I debated on taking off all of my makeup, but I really like how this is looking, so I'm just gonna go through everything. So I put NikkieTutorials dry on a dry brush on the center of my lid, and then I put all in one, this shade, on my inner corner, and I just blended everything out. I am so sorry, guys. I don't know what the heck happened, but I stopped the camera. I thought I was filming. It didn't catch anything as to what I did, so I'm sorry, but it went on really well with the dry brush. It didn't have hardly any fallout, even though I was thinking it was gonna have some fallout from how it swatched, so I decided not to do my foundation, but everything looked pretty dang good. I didn't have to use a wet brush. Everything went on really smoothly. I did cut my crease a little bit. It was supposed to be on camera, but some days just go like this. So hopefully my camera is done acting up, fingers crossed. But I'm gonna finish the rest of my makeup, and I just wanted to kind of follow up and show you guys what I did, even though it wasn't on camera. All right, it is time to do my lower lash line. Hopefully everything is going to be recorded this time. Like, we can only hope. So I'm gonna take the shade 5 AM and I'm gonna build this up in my outer corner of my lower lash line. And then I'm gonna take the shade Redemption and kind of blend this in the front. And I'm gonna take a little bit of Redemption and the lighter brown shade, mix them together, and kind of blend out 5 AM and connect it a little bit more with the top of my lid. Let's do some liner and lashes. All right, and this is the whole completed look that I did with the Beauty Bay X NikkieTutorials palette. If you guys would like a 3 looks 1 palette video, let me know. If you guys picked it up, if you want some inspiration, because I do really like this palette. I like the formula. This is my first time trying Beauty Bay formula. Everything blended really well together. Nothing got really muddy. The eyeshadows went on really well. The shimmers, I mean. And I'm just excited to have this palette in my collection. I am disappointed that it did not record me putting on the shimmers on my lid or cutting my crease. So hopefully I can do a 3 looked 1 palette video for you guys and it will record everything for me. Don't know what the heck is going on, but I don't remember what I said and what I didn't say in the part where it cut out of my last part of my video recording, but as far as my face, I did use Rare Beauty and the Fenty Beauty cream bronzer, and then for my lips, I used the Bite Beauty lip pencil in 16 with the Rare Beauty lip balm in Thankful. But that is it for this video. Let me know if you guys like this look that I came up with. It is a little bit more out of my comfort zone than what I've been doing the last few months in like quarantine and stuff. So it does feel nice to have a little bit more of a bold statement look going on. And it is more appropriate for fall, so I really like how this turned out. So if you guys made it this far in the video, let me know which shade you're interested in seeing the most. What's your favorite shade in the palette? Because I'm really curious, because I really thought I was gonna lean more towards like the blue, the red, Pride, and then when I got it, I just had to use the greens. I don't know why I gravitate towards greens. But if you guys haven't seen my video on Rare Beauty, I'll have that video right over here where I use the foundation, concealer, blushes, lippies, brow pencil, all of the above, all in this video. This video will be suggested to you by YouTube, and my face will be right here where you click on it and subscribe to my channel.